came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them. They stopped responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
And welcome, college basketball fans. This is where you want to be, right here on 2K Sports. Some great action ahead, and we're happy to have you here along with us for the ride. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Louisville Cardinals facing the UCLA Bruins.
And you know, guys, we go back many years broadcasting college games, and it never gets old. Every big-time player makes a name for themselves at the college level, and we could see that again on display here tonight.
Well, with a guy like Freak suiting up, you know that they're going to be... Scouts watching his every move, but you look at the roster of both of these teams, and they're really loaded with talent.
Here are the starters for Louisville. We've got White. Sanders is out there with Rozier. Then there's Harrell, and it's Mack in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And guys, over the years, Louisville has had a reputation of being a high-flying offense. You know they'll play at a high tempo and create a lot of chances. It's just what has worked for the program for so long.
Here's Rozier, outside White, jacks up a three. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
There's the pass to Fresh. Goes up the baseline. It's rebounded by Louisville. Here's Rozier. They set the pick. Down low, here's Mack. Tries again. And the rejection by Evans. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Evans. On defense, the Bruins. It's a three-point game. Mack. And out of bounds as the Bruins gain possession. Peyton, he's checked in for Harrell. Here's Free. Pass to Fresh. Evans, left side. The shot is off, and it's Louisville the other way. Stolen by Evans. Faded away to create the space.
Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain it.
And here are the Cardinals. Here's Rozier. Out to the wing. Some nice passing by Louisville here. And it's White missing. Free against White. Passes it to Looney. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And guys, so many great players from UCLA in the NBA over the years. Kareem, a former Bruin. Bill Walton, also coming out of Westbrook.
Wow, Greg, all those great players you mentioned with UCLA, a lot of Hall of Famers in that list, Clark.
Yeah, and they've continued that tradition with current NBA stars, Kevin Love and Russell Westbrook, probably the two highest profile former Bruins in the NBA today.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Well, guys, for Louisville in the last decade or so, it's been a bit of a renaissance in basketball. A title in 2013 gives them 3 total now. One of the premier programs in the country for sure.
Now, here's Price. Left side, Thomas. The 15-footer. That's in, coming off an assist from Price. Price against Starks. Baseline J on the way. No good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
On the court right now for the Cardinals. Thomas is out there with Payton. Then there's Price. Then it's Russell. And it's Hughes in at the 3. Out to the right wing. And here's Price for 3. He shoots again. And Thomas with the nice bucket inside. Thomas got the lead up to 3 now for the Cardinals.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Here's Looney. The dish to Barton. Here's the screen. Starks kicks to Morris. Here's Barton. Hits it from three-point range. Barton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Well, Greg, Louisville with 3 college national championships. The first 2 coming in the 80s. Their coach then, Denny Crum.
Yeah, they won 2 back in 80 and then also 86. The program hasn't had a lot of coaching changes. Almost everyone who leads the program stays on for a long time.
Here's Russell. After UCLA got the 3-pointer, Hughes. And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. He's checked in for UCLA. Fresh comes in for Porter. Max checked in for the Cardinals. Rozier comes in for Sanders. Mack, good. Max got his first points of the night.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Fresh. Here's Free. The pass to Fresh. He kicks to Evans. And Rozier pulls it down.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Odom. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. He feeds it to Mack. And again, it's Louisville converting. "17 seconds left to play in the first half. It's Evans on the wing. Pass to Free. And here is Campbell. The feed to Evans. From the stripe. That's good.
Let's go, Free. Let's go.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close game going on here. Louisville leads by 3. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the second half of college hoops underway. And the second half of basketball is about to get underway, folks. Welcome back to this broadcast of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Guys, you know, it's been a close one thus far. Both teams have had strong stretches, but neither team has really been able to take control of the game to this point.
And guys, this is kind of like a boxing match, a bit of a feeling out period thus far. The second half, we should see more things open up And that should benefit star players like Freak, who will get more quality opportunities.
Evans, he's in at center. Campbell is out there with Looney. Then there's Free, and it's Fresh in at the 2. And for Louisville, Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then it's White. Then there's Harrell, and it's Mack in at the 5 spot. Here's Rozier. Now here's Harrell. And that one's good. And Louisville leads by 3. Well, UCLA and all those incredible national titles in men's basketball, Clark, they were the program in the 60s and 70s.
Yep, completely dominated the landscape of college ball during that time. From 64 to 75, they won 10 titles in 12 seasons.
And the shot is good. Evans has got his second bucket tonight.
You know, you hear about the once-in-a-generation player, and Freak just might be that for his generation. Big men can be most impactful on the floor, and boy, does he change the game.
That is what's so great about Freak. Even when he isn't scoring, you can see his presence on the floor. That is what great big men do. You can see how special of a player this kid has a chance to become.
Louisville shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. Porter's checked in for Fresh. And Starks is subbed in for Free. The Louisville Cardinals have had a real strong run lately in college hoops, Clark. Even after changing conferences a few years back, they continue to shine.
You know, and nobody knew, Kevin, just how they would fare in the new and stronger conference, but it's been winning as usual for the Cardinals.
The shot by Hughes, no good.
And trying to come up with a highlight reel finish, somebody forgot to finish
it. Starts against Sanders. Evans. Excellent D from Thomas.
And one thing that Louisville has is a very good track record of always remaining in the title picture. More often than not, they are considered to have as good a shot as any of winning the tournament. They are truly a college hoops powerhouse.
UCLA trails by 6. Morris outside. Unloads from 13. Evans can't get that one to fall. Evans has gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. Passes it to Rozier. Louisville passing it around to the right side. Porter with the steal. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. It's Evans, top of the key. The 19-foot shot. Evans can't get that one to fall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Hughes, the pass to Rozier. Kicks to Payton. Pass to Rozier on the wing, Hughes. No good off the back of the rim. Morris into the lane, and he gets it to go.
And Louisville does it with team basketball. I mean, they have their share of players that went on to the NBA. Gorgie Zhang and Earl Clark come to mind recently. But overall, this is a program that relies on the sum of the whole being greater than the individual parts.
Evans in at center. Starks is out there with Porter. And it's Roberts in at the 4-man position. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cardinals.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. UCLA trails by 6. Here's Free, and the pass to Campbell. Here's Free, guarded by Price. Here's Fresh, over to the wing. Pass to Campbell. To the middle. Here's Johnson. The 9-footer's on the mark.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Rozier, the pass to Harrell. Here's Rozier. Price outside. He dishes it to Harrell. Here's White. No good on the three. And it's the Bruins with the ball, trailing by 4. Free passes to Looney. Campbell kicks to Johnson. It's rebounded by Louisville.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And the bucket counts. And his eyes way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
The Bruins making a switch here. Evans is checked in. And the Cardinals making a change here as well. Russell, he's checked in for Price.
One shot.
And that one misses. Outside, White. Rozier the pass to Matt.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Outstanding work at the foul line to make this a 2-possession game.
Here's Free to the wing right side. Passes it to Campbell. Here's Looney. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Evans. It's rebounded by Louisville. Fast break. Here they come. Stolen by Evans. Pass to Free. Here's Campbell. And another miss by UCLA. So it's Louisville now. They lead by 4. And Russell gets it to go.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
Clark, no room for error
Kevin,
here.
got to be perfect from here on out. You're exactly right.
Lets it go from 14. It's in! And now they trail by just 4. 34 seconds left here in the second half of the game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And no good this time on the 1-and-1. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
And that's an intentional foul.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
And no good on the 1-and-1.
Well, it's urgent time right now. This is when they got to come up big.
Yeah, you got to get points here. I mean, there's no way you can get around it. You've got to be able to get baskets here in a short period of time.
Fresh, the pass to Free. Now Campbell expanding his range. So we see the Cardinals get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
For Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew thanking you for tuning in. Hi, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of college basketball on 2K Sports. The action doesn't get much better than two of the most dynamic teams in college basketball going at it on the hardwood. Joined in the booth with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see the UCLA Bruins taking on the Kansas Jayhawks.
And guys, there's just nothing quite like a packed house for a college hoop game. You hear the student section rocking and the band playing. This is pure basketball.
Greg, there's a unique energy and vibrancy with college basketball that is unique. I mean, when you get two high-profile teams meeting up with future stars making a name for themselves, I think it just adds to the excitement.
Now look at UCLA's starting lineup. Evans, he's in at center. Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell. Well, one thing about Kansas is that they love their basketball. The Jayhawks have long been synonymous with being a powerhouse college program.
One of the true blue bloods, if you will, in college basketball. I mean, they've been relevant and in contention for a very long time. They were winning titles before any official organization was put in place.
Used the screen and took it all the way.
And, you know, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. It really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks. One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
Pass to Free. Here's Evans. Plays it in without an inch of room around him. Evans has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And here is Lee. Here's the screen. And it's Gaines that time on the assist from Duncan. Gaines has got 6 points. Kansas on D. They trail by 1. Out left to the wing. Passes it to Looney. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
The Bruins shooting their first free throws of this game. A platoon swap here for Kansas. Then for the Bruins, Johnson, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. And Barton subbed in for Fresh. And Free drops them both. And so here's Kansas. It's a 3-point game. Williams kicks to Calderon. They set the pick. On the wing, Daniels. The 10-footer. The shot by Frazier, no good. Morris with the ball. Evans, right side. The steal. Here is Williams. Kicks it to Calderon. Dedmon dishes to Daniels. Feeds it to Calderon. On the wing, Williams. Here's Dedmon. No good. Evans with some nice D.
Hard to watch UCLA and not think of the Wizard of Westwood, John Wooden. Not just his impact on the school, but his place in the history of basketball. He helped put college basketball on the map in a big way.
They've got Frazier, and it's Daniels in at the 2 guard. The legendary John Wooden was the coach at UCLA from 1948 until 1975, and Greg, he built his program from obscurity into one of the most storied programs in the country.
Yeah, I mean, he was a fantastic coach, arguably the best of all time, and even a better person by all accounts. I mean, there's a reason why such great awards carry his namesake. He coached a lot of the greats in terms of our game.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Roberts is checked in for Johnson. Porter comes in for Barton. And Starks is subbed in for Free. So on the floor for UCLA, Evans in at center. Starks is out there with Porter. And it's Morris in at the 3. The Jayhawks shooting their first free throw of the night here.
One shot. Mind the lane. Mind the lane. One shot.
On the free throw, no good.
And Kansas always seems to be in title contention. I mean, the program does a great job of finding tough players and having a system that fits them best. Rarely are they not a title contender. Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Now here's Lee. He feeds it to Oubre. Back to Lee. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer. Jenkins can't get it to go. And the Jayhawks do a great job in recruiting talent. All sorts of players have come through Kansas and found success.
Yeah, and you know they develop not only the stars like Paul Pierce and Andrew Wiggins, but role players too, guys that have made a living in the NBA as fitting into roles. Mario Chalmers and Nick Collison come to mind.
Boss gets the bucket.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Starks kicks to Porter. 1:14 left to play here in the half. They set the pick.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Right at the free throw line. And the shot falls short this time.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
In the corner, it's Oubre. There's 47 seconds left in the first half. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Thomas a screen. Campbell the pass to Porter. And another miss by UCLA.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Now here's Lee. Jacks up a 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. UCLA leads by just 1. And don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half. Hello, welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If Free can get hot, his team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
And so in the game for the Jayhawks, they've got Duncan, and it's Terry in at the 4. Now Lee, there's the pick to tie. Evans with the rebound.
And you see a lot of players who are very talented play with a me-first approach. That is not the case with Freak. He doesn't try and attract any unnecessary attention and just focuses on playing his game.
Yeah, I like that about him, Greg. I mean, in a day and age where most guys are self-centered and it's all about me, it's refreshing for a player like Freak who doesn't invite that kind of noise. I mean, that's as impressive as a skill set.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Some changes for Kansas. Calderon's checked in, and Daniels subbed in for Lee. Then for the Bruins, Johnson comes in for Freak, and Morris subbed in for Campbell. Here's Free. He's got 5. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Morris outside. Here's Free. He's covered by Daniels. Johnson the screen. There's a good screen. Shot clock at 2. Here's Fresh. And another miss by the team deciding to change it up. And here is Williams. The feed to Calderon. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Frazier. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The pass to Free. And the wide-open shot from Morris. It's good from long range. And UCLA leads by 3.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
Jenkins dishes to Devin. From 13, UCLA grabs the miss.
You know, so often we can forget that these players are student athletes. I mean, Freak does not have that problem. He's an amazing student off the floor and is very dedicated in the classroom.
And how about Freak with a 4.0 GPA, an honor student in high school, and has carried that same work ethic to college as well as he prepares for his games. He truly embodies what it means to be a student athlete.
So on the floor for UCLA, Evans. He's in at power forward. He's out there with Irving, and it's Free at the point. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Bruins.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Now here's what UCLA is going with on the floor. Looney's checked in for Irving. Campbell comes in for Morris, and Fresh subbed in for Barton. He's off on the second. The Bruins leading by 3. Here's Free. Oubre with the steal. Inside. Terry kicks to Frazier. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the Jayhawks, Kenyon Frazier.
Free throw good. Frazier.
At the line for 2.
And Frazier drops them both. And it's the Bruins with the ball. They lead by 1. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Lee's checked in for Frazier. Lee with the ball. Dishes it to Oubre. Terry setting the pick for Lee. He kicks it to Duncan to take the lead, and it comes off the front of the rim.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. With Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem.
On the defensive end, I want some of you to crash the glass and get control of the ball. The rest of you, leak out so we can get some easy transition points.
.133 left here in the second half of the game. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The Bruins leading by 3. And that one's good. Fresh.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
Fresh has gone 2 of 3 from the floor. A minute 20 left here in the second half. Count it, and the Bruin lead has been cut down to 3 on the bucket from Gaines. Huge shot there, and the crowd, Clark knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rims. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
Here's Free. 1:11 left here in the second half. He dishes it to Evans. And the shot is good.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working beautifully.
It really is. 5 out of 6 of their last field goals have come from the paint.
Lee kicks it to Gaines. Back to Lee. Good ball movement here by the Jayhawks. Cuts off the pass. Free against Lee. Pass to Campbell. Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. 27 seconds left here in the second half. Fresh, the pass to Evans. Clock at 4. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for Kansas, Freak, taking 2 shots.
All right, now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And the foul called on Freak. That's foul number 2 for him.
got time. Don't rush up. Get the best look.
"16 seconds left in the second half. And a wide open look for Lee. No good on the three. And so they foul intentionally.
Troy Lee. That's his first personal foul.
And it's the Bruins with the ball, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for the Jayhawks. Moochie Fresh. 2 shots.
One shot. One shot.
And he comes up empty, missing the first of the 1-and-1. So it's UCLA picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother him. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. For Craig Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
It's NBA 2K's first.
Thanks for joining us, and hello, college basketball fans. We've got a great night ahead and a couple outstanding teams going at it. We're going to have the pleasure to watch. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. It's the Georgetown Hoyas facing the UCLA Bruins.
And the thing you love about collegiate sports, the passion, the energy, I mean, the competitiveness and that hunger and drive to succeed and show what you have, it's really always a marvel to watch.
No doubt about it, Greg. And seeing these players out here tonight, I remember how the love for the game of basketball in those formative years when I was playing college was so invaluable. I mean, the experience you gain with excellent coaching and mentorship at this level, really a huge part of where you go with your talent.
A look at the Hoyas starting group. They've got Warren. He's out there with Price. Price is out there with Hudson. And it's Randolph in at the 2-guard.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Hoyas shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
2 shots.
And that one misses.
Well, there have been a lot of great players out of Georgetown over the years, most of them big men, but don't forget about Allen Iverson. He might just be the most popular former Hoya of all time.
Hoyas on D. Free passes to Campbell. It's hauled in by the Hoyas. Price kicks to Trice. Another shot. Warren, good. Warren's got his first bucket in this one.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Free passes to Campbell. They set the screen, and it's going to be a 3-second call. Now here's Trice, free defending. Randolph with the ball. Price outside. His three-pointers off the mark.
And you know, with Freak, you can see with his combination of size and movement why people are so high on him at the next level. I mean, there is no ceiling to how good he can be.
It just isn't very often that you have a big man as polished as Freak. There are a lot of guys his size and a lot of players who are as skilled as he is, but it is rare to have it all in one player. And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Pass to Campbell. Rob. Now Trice. Pass to Randolph. Here's Hudson. Puts it up from 12. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. It's going to be on Freak. The Hoyas shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. And now a new group getting ready to come in for the Bruins. Johnson, he's checked in for Looney. Morris comes in for Campbell. Martin's checked in for Fresh. And Starks is subbed in for Free. Good on the second free throw. Here's UCLA, trailing by 2. The dish to Barton. Back to Starks. Evans kicks to Morris. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. It's hauled in by the Hoyas.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Wilson. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Wilson's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Barton. Back to Starks. Evans dishes to Johnson. Releases from 15. Evans can't get that one to fall. Hoyas leading by 4. Evans, he's in at center. Starks is out there with Johnson. And it's Morris in at the small forward position.
Just the height separation on that mid-range jumper. Excellent job of taking advantage.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Roberts is checked in for Freak.
Issue too much.
Thomas comes in for Johnson. And Porter subbed in for Barton. And then for Georgetown, Joseph, he's checked in for Hudson. And it's Gonzalez in for Wilson. UCLA trails by 6. Taking a look at the Hoyas, we've got Hodges. And it's Joseph in at the 5, down low. There's a screen. Thomas a screen. Looking to end the run. Out to Morris. And it's Roberts, top of the key. Gonzalez against Porter. The feed to Roberts. Shot clock at 3. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
Hoyas leading by 4. Now here's Harkless. Passes it to Joseph. Can't get it to fall. Starks outside. Kicks it to Roberts. Up top, Porter. Morris outside. Dishes to Porter. Thomas a screen. Porter kicks to Starks. Now the pass to Morris. From deep. No good. So... Hello and welcome back. This is college basketball on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg as we get set for the second half.
Guys, we had a tight game through the first half. I think we'll see more of the same coming out of the break.
And it's just going to take one big run for one of these teams to establish control. If we can get hot, this team has a great chance of coming away with the victory.
So on the floor for UCLA, Evans in at center. Fresh is out there with Free. Then there's Campbell. The Bruins shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
At the line for two.
That's good from Evans. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Price against Campbell. Price kicks to Randolph. Feeds it to Trice. From deep. That's good. And Georgetown leads by 5.
For 3.
And it's the Bruins with the ball. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Hudson against Evans. Stolen away. Now here's Trice. He's tightly guarded. There's the screen. To the paint. Here's Hudson. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Hoyas lead.
No issues on that one. Good work all around.
Here's UCLA. Pass to Campbell. Here's Looney. Guarded by Price. Deflects the pass. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Randolph. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on the clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Bruins going here with the Hoyas leading by 5. Taking a look at the Hoyas. Hudson is out there with Warren. That's Trice. Then there's Price. And it's Randolph in at the 2. Now here's Trice. Here's Hudson. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Hudson's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Here's Free. Pass to Fresh. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Randolph. Picked him clean. Here's Free. Shot to stop the drought. Rebounded by Hudson. Hudson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. To the middle. Whoops, they pick off the pass. Hudson against Free. Passes it to Campbell.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
And there's the pass to Fresh. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. Pass to Free. Down low. That's good, and the Hoyas lead is cut to just 5 points on the basket from Evans.
One thing with Freak that we know is he makes sure he gets his shots up no matter what. One way or another, he's going to get his workout in, and that's why so many are confident that he'll continue to improve.
Part of it is that he has a twin sister who actually taught him how to play ball. She helped him develop his game and become the player he is today. Pretty nice to have a sibling willing to help you develop your skill set on the court.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Free. Campbell kicks to Evans. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. We'll shoot one more at the free throw line. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
And guys, you don't have to tell these fans how important that shot was.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Hoyas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
Yeah, and another thing, they've created a lot of turnovers, but they've also been able to convert when they've gotten out in transition.
That's good from Evans.
And checking out the game for Evans. He has 11 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
It's this simple, guys. No rebounds, no rings. We need to dominate the glass. Bigs, get the ball off the rim and get it out to our guards so we can get out in transition.
The Bruins making a switch here. Roberts checked in.
Stretch Roberts.
And here are the Hoyas now. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Trice kicks to Warren. It's good!
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
How about the cool, collected way in which he delivered it? Clutch!
Inside, here's Campbell. It's in! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, you got the lead. Burn some clock here.
Smart move.
Yeah.
Warren. Here's Price. Campbell grabs the board.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Evans, he's checked in for UCLA. And here are the Hoyas now. The lead is 2, and they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And he commits the intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the strike, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early-game free throws in terms of making them.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
And he's unable to get anything at the line this time.
Yeah, just a golden opportunity that's lost right there. Now, we still got a game.
Pulls it from 20. Sinks it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
My goodness. How about the degree of difficulty on that shot?
When you're hot, you're hot. And he is absolutely scorching.
So they foul intentionally.
That's his second personal. Shooting for the Warriors.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
That last free throw was critical. Their only choice now is to go for the 3 to tie.
So the Hoyas win it. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of college basketball here on 2K Sports.
Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
relentless. You have to bring your A game.
Came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them. They stopped responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
relentless. You have to bring your A game.
Came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advance them. They stopped responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only 2 teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
relentless. You have to bring your A game.
Came down to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College Championship Game.
Welcome, everyone. It's the night we've all been waiting for. The college tournament finale is upon us. And for two teams, this marks the end of an incredible journey. And the energy is contagious here in the building. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers facing the UCLA Bruins.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance. But now, this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hill is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. Here is Hawkins. Decker with it, the 10-footer. And it's Looney with the rebound. And here is Campbell. Pass to Free. Some nice ball movement by the Bruins. It's stolen by Kaminsky. Now here's Decker. Tight defense on him. No good with the layup.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
That's good.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
There's the pick. Here's Hawkins. UCLA grabs the miss.
And with any championship game, you know that every player is going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Free. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
He hits the second from the line. Well, Wisconsin has had a bit of a renaissance in their program of late, Clark. Last decade and a half have seen them put up some great seasons.
And you know, Kevin, the Badgers weren't really a major powerhouse in hoops until the turn of the century. But now, they're one of the most consistent teams in the country.
And Badgers have been great since right around the millennium. Since about 1999, they have made the tournament every season. Guys, few schools can say that.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And, you know, for Wisconsin and their consistent appearances in the tournament, guys, they don't just show up and leave now. I mean, they often go deep in the tournament. Sooner or later, I think they might go all the way again.
And the Bruins going here with a whole new group out there. And so Hawkins drills both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Starks, kicks to Morris. Johnson with a screen on Conley. Johnson the screen. Here's Barton. On the wing, Starks. Fires the three. And another miss by UCLA.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight. The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
The 11-footer. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter and doesn't force it, I think his outside shot will be hard to block no matter who's defending.
Barton, no luck.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
We've got Johnson, and it's Roberts in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Starks. Barton dishes to Roberts. Banked in off the glass. Roberts got the lead. Back up to 3 now for the Bruins.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. They've got Hill. He's out there with Hawkins. And it's Gibson in at the 4. Hill has the open look. No good. The Bruins go the other way with it. Morris kicks to Johnson. Feeds to Roberts. A baseline J. The shot no good. Excellent D from Wade. Hill kicks to Gibson. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Gibson's got his first basket of the night. Starks the pass to Morris. Starks outside to the middle. Here's Roberts. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, I love that dish down low.
Wisconsin trails by 3. Conley left side. Pass to Hill. It's Hawkins on the wing. Hill a screen on Starks. Conley dishes to Hill. And Gibson kicks to Hill. Gibson the screen. Shot clock at 6. Hill the open look. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. Hill's got his second bucket tonight. Morris outside. Hawkins against Starks. Tries to keep it alive. In transition, here come the Badgers. And it's Conley that time on the assist by Hill. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
Move the ball. Sticking too much.
8 feet away. Tries again. And Johnson puts it in.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Pick up by Hill. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target with his 3. Starks outside from the high post. And the wide open shot from Morris. And it's off from 3-point range. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. UCLA leads by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the second half. Just 1 half of basketball left to determine this year's college basketball championship team. And welcome back. We're just about ready to get going with the second half of a historical championship game. For those just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan, pleased to be alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony as we get set to watch how the college basketball season will end.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And, Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll anchor himself in school history as one of the greats to ever play the game.
Evans in at center. Looney out there with Campbell. Then it's Fresh, and it's Free at the point guard position. And both free throws good for Evans.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
And Wisconsin, looking at who they've got. They've got Decker. Atkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Kaminsky, and it's Evans in at the 4.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch, just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession. Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft D.
There's the pass to Campbell. To the middle. Tries it from 9. It's hauled in by Hawkins.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Outside Hill. Decker with a screen for Hill. There's a screen. Kicks to Evans. And the shot falls short this time.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's stolen. In transition, here come the Badgers. Good, the assist goes to Hill. Evans has got his first basket of the night.
Beautiful feed off the bounce to his teammate there. Nicely done.
And some changes here for the Bruins. Thomas comes in for Looney, and Porter subbed in for Fresh. The Badgers making a switch here. Here's UCLA. It's a one-point game. And there's the feed to Porter. Shot from 12. And another miss by UCLA. Evans has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Decker kicks to Fisher. Payton passes to Walker. Now here's Decker, free defending. Picked his pocket. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. Now Decker looking for his first basket still in this one. Kaminsky dishes to Payton. The Badgers working the ball around now. Decker passes to Walker for the lead, and it's good on the way in. And Wisconsin leads by 1.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
They need this one. And the way up by Thomas.
Just a great battle these two teams are waging here today.
Boy, it sure is, and I'm getting the sense that this game could end up being decided by just 1 or 2 plays down the stretch.
Evans, he's in at center. Campbell is out there with Thomas. Then there's Free, and it's Porter in at the 2 guard. And some changes here for the Bruins. Looney's checked in for Thomas. And Fresh subbed in for Porter. The Badgers also changing it up. Evans, he's checked in for Walker. And it's Hill in for Payton. Outside Hill. Out to the right wing. Now here's Decker. He's guarded closely. And yes, sir, that one drops.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Out to the wing. Passes it to Campbell. Down low. Here's Evans. It's blocked. They get it back. They got him on the arm, but it still can.
That's some more rugged play from them inside. They have a decent edge in rebounds thus far.
And all that hard work on the boards needs to continue because that potentially may swing the game.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Bruins.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good, crisp passes.
And that one falls for Looney. And the Badgers with possession here. Trailing by 2. Outside Hill. To the paint. Here's Decker. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got his 6th assist on the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Free passes to Evans. And here is Campbell. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Free. Pass to Campbell. Stolen by Decker. In transition. Here come the Badgers. And the basket by Hill. And Wisconsin leads by 2. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Badgers.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Here's Free. 1:29 left here in the second half of the game. He dishes it to Evans. Pass to Fresh. Here's Free. Fresh, the pass to Evans. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Evans has got the game tied up here for the Bruins.
You know, one of the big questions on everybody's mind in this game is whether or not Free will stay on for another year or go pro. I mean, usually a player with his upside would be a lock to be a one and done, but he's giving serious thought to staying.
And Freak is a guy who clearly values the scholastic aspect of collegiate sports, so it makes sense for him to think about staying beyond this season. Still, with Freak's draft stock rising, this could be his final game as a collegiate player.
.105 left in the second half. Hawkins kicks to Evans. There's the dish to Kaminsky. But he gets it back. The Badgers working the ball around now. Now here's Decker. Campbell defending. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kaminsky kicks to Hill. The three-pointer off the mark. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Campbell, the pass to Looney. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Fresh. The Badgers pull it in. Hill dishes to Evans. Here's the screen. It's back to Hill. On deep. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Regulation is ended, and we're heading to overtime. And what a thrilling ride we're enjoying tonight, folks. Welcome back as we start the overtime period and what has become an epic championship battle between two outstanding college basketball teams. Who will be the team of destiny? We're going to find out soon. Fatigue and exhaustion may become more of a factor, but there's a lot of adrenaline keeping these talented young players going. So on the floor for UCLA. Looney out there with Campbell. Then there's Free, then it's Fresh, and it's Robertson at the 5, down low. And the pass to Campbell, to the wing on the left. Here's Fresh, he's covered by Hawkins. Passes to Free, and here is Campbell to the right side. To take the lead, hits the front of the rim and out. Decker kicks to Hawkins. Evans, right side. At the teardrop. Money!
Oh, that's the shot of the game.
Well, he was fearless enough to get it up and down, and it paid off for him.
Here's Free.
Move the ball. Stick it too much.
Money! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
Boy, that was a rugged squeeze.
He's checked in for UCLA. And Wisconsin going with almost an entirely new group here. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Hawkins with it. To take the lead. Oh, and he had a chance to win it right there, but couldn't get it to fall. Again, we are tied up as time runs out. And we'll go to a third overtime. And welcome back, folks, as we continue this epic journey of the college championship game broadcast right here on 2K Sports. Both of these teams want this thing so badly. We've got another overtime period now to see who will make history here tonight. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a two-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
Walker the pass to Hawkins. Walker against Campbell. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there and didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
Here's Evans, and two free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
And what a journey it has been, really, for this whole team to make it to the college championship, especially for Freak. A few bumps in the road for him, but what a story.
Greg, you get the feeling that it's only the beginning. I mean, the way he plays and the accolades he has, I mean, you can see him having a long and productive career at the pro level.
Hill, he's checked in for Peyton. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Oh, nice there. He does not waste those opportunities. Just what they needed with this game still in doubt.
Dishes to Walker. Evans with the rebound. Evans has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. 3 passes to Fresh. Feeds it to Evans. Lets it go from 14. Tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Evans has gone just 2 of 6 shooting, 33%. And here's Hawkins. Evans on the double team. Dawkins a screen on free. Outside Hill. To the inside. Dawkins. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Bruins making a switch here. Rooney's checked in. Decker's checked in for Wisconsin. ends up missing both free throws. Here's UCLA. The lead is 2. Good!
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. He kicks it to Kaminsky. Evans with some nice D.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
The Badgers making a switch here. Evans is checked in.
At the line for 2.
And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
It falls!
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal. Shooting for the Bruins. Bucci Fresh.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then properly foul him right away.
Three from the inbound. Can't get it to go. And an intentional foul right there.
Shooting for the Bruins. Bucci Fresh.
And he drops the first one, and he can gather himself now and try to make it 2 in a row. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
So it's UCLA picking up the win. And what an incredible feeling it is for a team who's had to fight every step of the way. Right now, guys, there is no better feeling for them as they are the last team standing in this terrific tournament.
Kevin, you said, I mean, all the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, now you see it paying off at this very moment.
There's been a ton of sacrifice along the way. I mean, from the kids and their parents and support staff. I mean, they've brought this school to the top of the college basketball world right now.
Well, it's been a blast to be with you guys and our great fans all tournament long. On behalf of the entire 2K Sports team and this crew in particular, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us.
Hello?
Hey, Ma, it's me.
Hey, Frequency.
Hi, I got you on speakerphone.
Okay, your sister there?
Hey, Mama, I'm right here.
Hey, baby, how you doing?
I'm fine.
Yvette's here too, Mama.
Hi, Mama. How you doing? I'm fine.
Does she have to be here?
Yes. Mr. Pagnotti, the agent I was telling you about, he's in the room too.
How you doing, ma'am?
I'm good. Nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to finally meet the Queen Mother of this young, talented man, even if only by telephone.
That's sweet. Hang on, Frequency. Here comes your father.
All right.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Hope everyone's well.
How you doing, Mr. P?
I'm doing good.
So let's get to it.
Yeah, let's do this. We all know why we're here. This meeting is strictly confidential, 100% off the record. Didn't happen. We weren't even here. Capiche? Capiche means understand in Italian. Capiche?
Capiche.
Freak insisted that I have his entire family here. And I think it's great that he has a good support system around him. I've been doing this a very long time, and I work with some of the best. Now, let me rephrase that. I work with the best, and the best always seem to have a great support system around them. A family, if you will, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So let's cut to the chase. Leaving college early now and entering this year's NBA draft is the right move right now. And when you sign with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent, I will make sure you are well taken care of. I will make sure you are protected. With this freaking environment, I love it, freaking environment. This freaking environment thing you do when you get hot, freak, we're gonna make you more money off the court than you will on.
We already have endorsements and things like that in line, so.
Cece, I said we because we're gonna do this together. We're a team. We're Team Freak. But Freak, you need to be in the league first, right? That's why I'm here.
No, yeah, I hear you, Mr. Pagnotti, but like I told you before, I already promised my parents 4 years of college. That's a plan, man.
That's right.
Plans change, Freak. Listen, in life and in basketball, you need to adapt and change to the situation at hand. Now, even if you have the greatest coach and they draw up the greatest play and all the X's and O's make perfect sense on paper, you still need to react to what the defense shows you and then make your move. This is the right move. This is the right move now. And 4 years of college is a great plan for basically anybody. But you're not just anybody. You are the greatest collegiate talent I have ever seen shoot, dribble, pass, and defend a basketball my entire time on this great planet Earth. Now, Miss Martha, Mr. Pete, I have seen so many of the greats jump right from high school to the pros. Freak, you've at least experienced college. You know what that is. You've been there. You've done that. I am offering you now a chance at the experience of a lifetime. Do you know how many people would love to be in those Jordans right now?
Yeah, Freak, I mean, what if you get hurt? You remember how you came down on your ankle in that game earlier this year?
Oh, yeah, but that was nothing.
Right, we know it was nothing, but next time it could be something.
I saw that. Good game. But bam! Just like that, and you could be flipping burgers. Well, maybe not flipping burgers. Maybe you're the manager or assistant manager at some burger joint. Maybe I do a favor and make a call, and you're a delivery boy at Sal's Famous Pizzeria. But the bottom line is, you will be a long, long, long ways away from signing multi-million-dollar contracts with me, Dom Pagnotti, as your agent.
So it's all about the money, right?
When was it not all about the money?
Money isn't everything.
No, it isn't, sir, and no disrespect was meant. But Freak, money is freedom. The freedom of choice, the freedom to live. Money is the difference between renting and owning, between being the waiter and being waited on. It's the difference between being the chauffeur or being chauffeured. Now, do you want to be a chauffeur? This here is a contract. This makes me your agent. Sign on the dotted line, and I will take you and your family to the promised land.
Like I said, Mr. Pagnotti, it's not all about the money.
Pete, let the man finish.
He made his point. He's finished. Aren't you finished?
I said my piece, but I know I'm right. You guys should talk.
Pete, what if Frequency does get hurt? Shouldn't he take this opportunity now?
What if the boy goes pro, gets hurt, and then doesn't have a college degree? Look how hard we work for him to get to where he is.
But college isn't for everybody. Pete, you didn't go.
That's why we work so hard for him.
Just saying. I mean, if he's ready to do this now as opposed to later, Pete, anything can happen.
You're right. Anything could happen. This is his future. This is his life.
You're not listening to me, Pete.
Not just a game.
All right, Mom, Pops. It's all right. Look, truth be told, I don't even know what I want to do right now.
I understand that.
Yeah, but I was talking to my boy Vic the other day.
Why?
And he was making a lot of sense. He thinks I should leave early, too.
You know what? I've kept quiet this whole time, and I also think that Freak should join the league. I think it's a great business decision, and I think that Mr. Pagnotti is absolutely right.
Thank you, Yvette.
You're welcome.
Now, Freak, I know for a fact that people have been talking about the company you keep, and you need to be careful. It could compromise what we're trying to do here.
What are you trying to say?
You know, your association with that guy Victor off the court, it could compromise your selection in a draft. As a matter of fact, I know it will. Do you realize the difference in dollars between being drafted first overall and 21st? You're talking tens of millions of dollars. You don't get it, do you? Cece, our first sneaker deal alone, you're talking a difference of a $50 to $100 million difference just by that. Number one, that's what we need. If I were not 1,000% convinced in my mind and in my heart that we could get you drafted first overall, I wouldn't be like this. This is the play. This is the move, Freak. You gotta listen to me.
I absolutely hear you, but who are they to tell me who I can't hang with my brother?
No, Freak, you need to listen to him. I've been telling you the same exact thing.
Mr. Dom, Frequency and Victor grew up together. They're best friends. We took the boy in and practically adopted him.
Martha, I told you that boy ain't nothing but trouble.
He's family.
Okay, but that's my boy, and he agrees with y'all.
It's not about agreeing with Vic. We're trying to prepare you for your future.
You know what? But it is his future.
This is none of your business.
Excuse
me?
Wait, Freak, you still have a decision to make. Sign with me, yes or no.
Can I just interrupt for 1 second? Everybody just settle down, please. Now, I appreciate you all taking the time in this heated discussion, but the truth of the matter is, There's only one person in the room that can make this decision. Now, son, you know how I feel.
Right.
Education is the most important thing in life, but this is your choice. It's not your mother's or your sister's or mine. It's not your girlfriend. It's not Mr. Pagnotti's. And it definitely ain't Victor's. This is your decision, son. So you tell us what you want to do.
I need 30 seconds, freak. Okay. I have 4 beautiful children, and I want each of them to go to college and graduate. But if you walked up to any one of those 4 children right now and said, I will give you a contract that's worth $100, $200, $300 million, I would say, bypass college. You can always go back. I want you to graduate. I want you to get your doctorate. I want to call you Dr. Freak, but you need to understand this. Now, you can go all over this beautiful country that we live in and go into any of the major universities. You will find people that are 30, 40, 50, 60, 80 years old, and you will find them graduating. But if you live to be 500 years old, you will never see ever somebody 40, 50, 60 years old being drafted from college into the NBA. We need to strike while the iron is hot. This is your life. We will get you drafted first overall. You will be up there with all the big names. I'm not talking first rounder. I'm talking first overall. Listen to me. This is what I do. I am the best at what I do.
You have had
Nobody
your
is
30
better.
seconds plus.
Miss Martha, I am sorry. You just need to
Pagnotti,
understand.
would you please let my wife speak?
I apologize.
Frequency. Baby, what do you want to do?
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have Cece go through this contract front to back. I'm going to think about it, sleep on it, pray on it, and I will call you in the morning.
All right. Listen, Mr. Pete, Miss Martha, it was a pleasure meeting the two of you over telephone, and I look forward to meeting you both in person. Remember, everybody, this meeting never took place. We weren't even here. Capiche?
Capiche.
Okay.
All right, Mom, Pops, I'm going to call you guys later. I love you.
Love you,
Love you too, son. Bye.
Good evening and welcome to the NBA Draft. With the first pick in the NBA Draft, the Minnesota Timberwolves select Karl Anthony Towns from the University of Kentucky. With the second pick in the NBA Draft, the Los Angeles Lakers select D'Angelo Russell from The Ohio State University. With the third pick in the NBA Draft, the Philadelphia 76ers select Jahlil Okafor from Duke University. With the fourth pick in the NBA Draft, the New York Knicks select Kristaps Porzingis from Latvia. With the fifth pick in the NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic select Mario Hezonja from Dubrovnik, Croatia. With the sixth pick in the NBA Draft, the Sacramento Kings select Willie Cauley-Stein from the University of Kentucky. With the seventh pick in the NBA Draft, the Denver Nuggets select Emmanuel Mudiay from Dallas, Texas. With the eighth pick in the NBA Draft, the Detroit Pistons select Stanley Johnson from the University of Arizona. With the 9th pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Frank Kaminsky from the University of Wisconsin. With the 10th pick in the NBA draft, the Miami Heat select Justice Winslow from Duke University. With the 11th pick in the NBA draft, the Indiana Pacers select Miles Turner from the University of Texas. With the 12th pick in the NBA draft, the Utah Jazz select Trey Lyles from the University of Kentucky. With the 13th pick in the NBA draft, the Phoenix Suns select Devin Booker from the University of Kentucky. With the 14th pick in the NBA draft, the Oklahoma City Thunder select Cameron Payne from Murray State University. With the 15th pick in the NBA draft, the Atlanta Hawks select Kelly Oubre from the University of Kansas. With the 16th pick in the NBA draft, the Boston Celtics select Terry Rozier from University of Louisville. With the 17th pick in the NBA draft, the Milwaukee Bucks select Rashad Vaughn from UNLV. With the 18th pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select Sam Decker from the University of Wisconsin. With the 19th pick in the NBA draft, the Washington Wizards select Jaren Grant from the University of Notre Dame. With the 20th pick in the NBA draft, the Toronto Raptors select Delon Wright from the University of Utah. With the 21st pick in the NBA draft, the Dallas Mavericks select Justin Anderson from the University of Virginia. With the 22nd pick in the NBA draft, the Chicago Bulls select Bobby Portis. With the 23rd pick in the NBA draft, the Portland Trailblazers select Jason Evans from UCLA.
Let's do this, young man.
Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Frequency Vibrations. Welcome aboard, young man. Welcome aboard.
Wow. Wow. This is bananas.
Take your time, baby.
Thanks, Ma. Okay, so I first want to thank everyone who made this possible. Mom, Dad, I couldn't have done this without you. I'd like to thank my lady, Yvette. My dude, Vic.
Hey, yo, I got you, man. Hey, Harlem in the building all day, yo.
Aye.
Yeah, I love you, man. I love you in town.
Man, he's like my brother. Oh, gosh. And also, want to thank my sister, Cece, who was also my manager. Swish, love you.
I love you more.
And my agent, Mr. Don Pagnotti himself.
You're the man, baby.
I guess I will take some questions now. Yes, ma'am.
How did you get the nickname Freak?
A lot of people don't know this, but Freak is short for my very first nickname, Frequency Vibrations.
Yeah, true story. I like to introduce our mother so she could tell it.
Go ahead.
Get her, Mama.
Tell her, Mama.
Get her, Mama.
Go get her, Mom.
Thank you, everyone. Frequency and Cece are fraternal twins. And so when I was pregnant, one of them kept kicking and jumping around all the time. So my husband, Pete, put headphones on my belly and played reggae music.
Hence the name Frequency Vibrations.
We shortened it to Freak.
How did you know who was kicking?
A mother knows. A mother always knows.
Are you ready for a photo op?
Yes. All right.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next NBA superstar, Frequency Vibration.
Go ahead, son.
Thank you all for coming. We will be available for one-on-ones in the back. Good job. Well done.
Congratulations, son. We met working at the post office together. Mark was the clerk and I was a carrier. And I asked her out to lunch one time and take her for a bagel around the corner from where we worked.
A bagel?
A bagel, yeah.
With cream cheese?
Cream cheese.
Split down the middle?
Split down the middle. Love at first sight.
Yeah?
I believe that. It was true. It happened to me.
Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the game was intense.
Advancing, they stopped responding to our message.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.
We're bringing you all the highlights and heartbreaks. Only two teams made it through to the final. Here's the story of how it all went down. You don't want to miss this. It's NBA 2K's first esports event, the Road to the Finals tournament. With $250,000 and a trip to the NBA Finals on the line, stakes are high. See how countless hours of work
It's relentless. You have to bring your A game.
came down to one day and one game being the difference in getting through. Definitely have some fans here. Or staying home. 32 teams came together to compete, and the drama was intense.
Advancing, they stopped responding to our messages.
Enough for someone to take their frustrations out on the disc.